What is up, guys? This is TheGothicKitten, and today we're gonna continue our Gothic 1 Let's Play. So last time we were here, we ended up in front of the Orc Cemetery, but it is closed off. Now what we did see on the left right here is a winch. We're gonna try to see if we can interact. Yes. That was easy enough, if it's open. And it is, perfect. So we're gonna go in there and see what happens. Last time we were suddenly in chapter 3 and I didn't know that was gonna happen, so. Okay, so there's actually orcs that are alive in here. It's quite uncommon for a cemetery, I guess. Unless they're paying their respects, of course. Oh, this is gonna be a maze, isn't it? New plant. Not even gonna try to pronounce that. Pretty sure I just... Oh, he just killed a Templar. Doesn't have anything. We're gonna look at those squares in a minute because I see... I vaguely remember because it kind of like dawned to me as very macabre. The fact that you could loot mummies or something. Look how secure we are. Killing all these orcs. I'm sure his weapon went somewhere, but... Why do they all have a coin on them? They're pretty much useless in this game, aren't they? They literally have no value. When I was looting the old camp, the castles, I found like a chest with like 12k or something of those coins in there. Got really excited, looked at the value, and it was 0. So... there's literally no point to them. Okay, let's, I guess, start on that side. Depending on how much there is to loot, this may become 1 episode, this may become 2 episodes. But you all know how much I love some good looting. Okay, so the first 3 are blocked off. And there's an open one. Let's see if we can get in. I don't know if this gets made more difficult with the whole acrobatics part or... Play Gothic, they said. No, I'm just kidding. It is fun. I just need to figure out how to get in here. So if I stand in front of it, that's my point. If I stand in front of it and I press the climb button like this, but when I try to climb, I slide down. So it's probably going to be this one little sweet spot that I need to hit. There we go. Opening the mummy like a chest. Now see, a potion I'm willing to make an effort for. This one's empty. Hope that's not going to be common. 2 health potions. Okay, so see, these mummies are definitely worth it. Also vaguely recall something about buttons, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. Like maybe it opens some. And I also don't know how visible the buttons are going to be. Because of the bad graphics, I'm going to hope they're going to be very, very visible. An empty one. Ironically, this one seems much harder to climb in, and he just did it as opposed to the other one. Empty. Some scrolls, now see. I don't know why they buried them with such valuables, but I'm down with it. And yes, I am fully aware that right now I am committing... How do they call that? I'm pretty sure it has a word. When you grave rob something, it's like a crime or a felony. Desecration, I guess. That might not be the actual criminology term, but that is a button. Okay, so we're gonna check that button out soon. Maybe they open up some of the closed off tombs. So, are these ones actually mummified or? Okay, I'm not sure what that did. Like actually mummified, like going through the act of, or did they just mummify because of the condition that is this cave? You know what, we're gonna do our first bit of magic right here. Healing light. Okay, so it's number 4. There we go. Did I already open this one? I might have. It might also just be empty. They're just empty. That's fine. It's all good. Maybe this one has something. He does. Nice. Now see, if any of you have another light scroll, I would not say no to that. For some reason I have a feeling... Oh, there's even more up here. I really wonder what that switch did though. I wish I would have like written down or remembered which ones were closed. Maybe it opened one up. Meanwhile, 7 minutes in the game, all I've done is grave robbing. Because that's how I roll. There's another switch right here. I hear something though. If that was the one on this side, that'd be great, because I have a feeling that that one is gonna... You know when you have that gut feeling when something's gonna be good? I have no clue why we're still picking up them hell mushrooms. It's a habitual thing. Okay, so I'm trying to remember... Yeah, that was this one. Okay, so it opened up. So which one did the other one open up? Pretty nice. Fire rain. Amulet of power. Wow. 10 strength. I guess that fetches some money on the market. Okay, so we pressed 2 switches though. And I think that was the only one that was locked off on that side. I think we did this one. I don't think the top one was closed. This one was though, so this one opened up. And there's another switch. I don't think I saw a switch on the one on the other side after it opened up. This is amazing. So that's this one, and then there's another switch. Should pay more attention to what I'm picking up though. Ring of Life. And some elixirs, which are like one of the better potions, if not the best. Ring of Strength. Some more weapons. Weapon and 3 Healing potions. Did we press that button? No, we did not. Okay. And then I think we actually got everything. Because if I'm not mistaken, there was 4 that was closed. Amulet of Magic. Some mana potions. Purification. Wow, that is amazing. As we progress, and if we come across more magic, like, I want to say mana and magic at the same time. If we see more magic users, that might be a saving grace. So we're gonna save. I should probably heal up a bit. Found some speed potions in the old castle too. Should definitely use those when we're running between places. They're only for 1 minute though, that's not super long. Oh my lord. What is going on here? I hope he's immortal. Okay, we're good.
Thanks for your help. You really arrived in the last moment.
I'm convinced I accidentally hit him.
I came across some dead Templars on the way here. What happened?
Master Kor Angar sent us here to investigate the caves. We expected to find nothing but stuffy graves and half-decomposed mummies. Suddenly, the darkness shifted and there were orcs everywhere. I don't know what they're looking for here, but their appearing here is more than unusual.
Where are the other Templars?
Dead. I unwittingly led them to their destruction. I hope the sleeper will pardon me.
Kor Angar sent me. Have you found any sign of the sleeper?
Not so far. But what about Iberian? Has he come to yet?
No, he's still unconscious.
We need to solve the riddle of these caves. After all these dreadful losses, I can't go back to the community empty-handed. But my fighting skills are limited, and the orcs don't react to my magic spells like the gullible people in the old camp do. If our brotherhood sent you, maybe you could help me with the further investigation of this tomb.
I'll help you.
Good. Excellent. There are 3 tunnels leading out of this hall. We should search them all. Go ahead. I'll follow you.
How about I loot first? Did these orcs ever actually have anything on them? It doesn't seem like it, unless they were like in passive mode. If they're in passive mode, then you can still pick up their weapons. Like, I'm not even 100% sure what I'm still gonna need money for, even though I feel like we're still early in the game. If I'm not mistaken, Gothic has, don't shoot me if I'm wrong, 6 chapters? I think so. And as gaming logic would say, well, actually, okay, this gate seems like it's gonna be the gate that progresses us. That's the first gaming logic. The other gaming logic would be that the middle cave will lead us to where we need to go, and the other ones are just side caves. Either way, this one is a safe bet. I'm gonna need light again. Are you the only one down here? No. Yeah, we're gonna need some light again. I would take a torch, but with this two-hander it's kinda iffy. So we need to buy more light scrolls. Because if I don't see anything, you guys definitely don't see anything. Okay, there was nothing on both sides. Let's look behind here. Sometimes they like to hide things. Do they have a sewage system here? That is kind of crazy considering this is a cave, but you know. Whatever baby puzzle system they had put in here is going very smoothly. Potion. Is that a... I keep looking out for better weapons. No. Found half of a parchment. Where's my buddy? I already lost him. Okay, look what we found.
I found a piece of parchment.
It looks like an orcish spell scroll, but it's been torn in two. There must be another half somewhere.
Okay, that was very minimalistic, but we'll take it. Okay, so we're gonna follow the first logic, so this would also be a side cave thing. There's nothing here. Like, well, there's a lot of stuff here, but no enemies. That's convenient. Battle sword, half of parchment. So now I'm gonna assume this is the other half of the same parchment. Hi, kitty. Cat is staring mesmerized at the screen. I think she's coming to check on the dog. The dog's sleeping in her bed here. Now let's hope and pray she doesn't walk over my gaming laptop.
There is a torn piece of parchment here.
Very good. It's the other half of the orcish spell scroll.
What do we do with the two pieces now?
The two halves match, but I can't translate these orcish signs. Hang on. This is interesting.
Well, I can't find anything interesting in this place.
Be silent and take a look at the ornamental runes in this cave. Yeah, these should suffice to translate the two halves of the parchment. I have it. It's a teleportation spell. It seems that it can only unfold its powers in a certain place. Strange.
What is it? Don't know if you guys could hear, but my cat was chirping. Well, our cat. I'm not the sole parent of the cat. Okay, warrior. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oof. Hits significantly harder. Can I... Oh. The other dude's not helping whatsoever, is he? If I can be fast enough. You know what? Just take a bigger potion. Okay. Nice. Okay, so Warriors, pack a punch. Be careful for the warriors. That's all I gotta say. Do the warriors have something on them? No, they do not. Okay, let's see if we can... Sir, did you not see that orc over there?
This place has a special aura. The aura of the hidden.
This hall reminds me of the image in the vision.
The vision.
Dude, he's
We're
coming.
very close to our target.
If this would have been a warrior, we would have been in heaps of trouble. Okay, what's happening over here? Is there something here? Don't really want to waste a whole light on potentially not finding anything in this dark little niche. Some mushies. That's it? Okay, let's go see what he has to say again.
Behind this wall. That must be it. My magic powers are still very weak. Use the orcish teleportation spell here, in front of this wall.
I will, after I saved. Okay, let's look for it. Orcish teleportation, number 5. Okay. Now, see, I could let him in. But I could also first go and see what's in here and get everything for myself. And hope it doesn't break the game. I'm not huge on companions in any type of game. Like, I recently did a Skyrim playthrough where I did actually get a companion, like a permanent companion. I think I took Fendel. Which was a mistake, I should have taken Sven, but hey. Because I'm usually a true nightingale. Whoever played Skyrim knows what that means. So very much bow and arrow, and Fendel is as well, so it's not as efficient. I would take Lydia, but what if Lydia dies? Okay, fine. We'll use another light. We need a mana potion. Actually, we could totally eat some plants. What plant gives mana? Probably. Are there any plants? Yes. Stone root. Bam. Why would we use potions if we can sell them for way more? But we are gonna have to look in the sect camp for a bunch more of these light spells, because they're really, really handy. Because then it doesn't require you to have the torch in your hand, and it doesn't change when you start fighting. This is just a very small area. Let's let him in. Hello. You gonna...
You found the hidden place. My instincts have not deceived me.
And does the answer to the strange invocation of the sleeper really lie here? It looks more like another burial chamber to me.
We need to proceed. Go ahead. I'll follow you.
Well, there's pretty much nothing here, dude. That's all I have to say. Oh, on that regard, there was one thing. Sword of Death. Well, if you're very low on strength, it's not a bad sword. And I like the name, I just don't like that it doesn't do more than this rusty two-hander I have. I was convinced it was gonna be better. Well, where do you want to go? Do you want to go over here? Do you want to go into the chamber that I desecrated?
No! This can't be true. There's nothing here but dust and bones. No! Master, speak to me. Sleeper, reveal yourself. No!
That was it. Now he's gone completely crazy.
This is all your fault. Your unholy presence has enraged the almighty Sleeper. Now I shall have to suffer for your sacrilegious behavior. I need to make a sacrifice for the Master. A human sacrifice! Then he'll be sure to enlighten me and make me his servant. Die, infidel!
He's not weak. Also, my unholy present might be the only reason you're still alive. Finish him. He has nothing except a judgment sword. Okay, not sure if we were supposed to kill him. I guess we'll find out. What does the questing say? Let's go to the bottom thing straight away because we did perfect. Baal Lukor went mad when he understood that there is absolutely nothing down here. Finally, he even attacked me in his rage. Korangar is bound to worry when he hears that story. AKA go to Korangar and tell him this story. So I feel like always their prefixes are kind of like their ranks. Well, I'm saying always, but... So basically we've seen the novices, we've seen the Templars, we've seen the leader. Now, when the Baals progressed, they were referred to as he's a core column, so core. Now, the regular Templars, when they're named, are called Gore, if I'm not mistaken, and then... Or are they just like... I need to check the spelling on Core Kalam and Core Angar, because maybe they're just like the second in command in different branches of government. That is some far thinking. That is not necessary on a, what is it, Saturday afternoon? Come with me, light. We went through that... Whoa. We went through that fairly easy, actually. I have time to spare. I didn't think that was going to happen. Luckily, the sect camp is not that far away. Which almost makes me want to like dive off the waterfall, but I am 100% sure that it's going to lead to a certain death. Because I can imagine that I have done it before. So this would be a perfect time, I guess, to try out one of our... Not that, but that's also good. I can live with that. Speed potions. Now see, if we would have an option to run like this all the time, when we're just walking from camp to camp, that would be so beneficial. Also, we might come across creatures again, considering we went from chapter 2 to chapter 3, but... Not sure about that part. Still don't get how we got into chapter 3. If we go to chapter 4 now, I'm just gonna assume we're gonna finish this game by the end of the week. Probably not, but... Because if I remember, the last parts are really a hassle. Like a lot of running around, trying to figure out your direction and stuff.
Some people never learn. People always talk. Some rely on somebody. You're in trouble. That's how it goes. As long as I'm not involved. If you think
I've been to the Orc Cemetery. There was nothing there. No sleeper, no sign, no nothing.
What about Baal Lukor and the Templars?
They're all dead.
Dead? But why? What happened?
The entire cave system is teeming with orcs. They killed all of the Templars. Baal Lukor and myself survived, but suddenly Baal Lukor went mad. He screamed that the sleeper had ordered him to kill me, and he intended to obey this order.
It would appear he couldn't handle the fact that he hadn't found anything. I don't believe that the influence of the sleeper can cause such violent deeds. It cannot, irrelevant. The most important thing is that Baal Lukor did not succeed in his madness. Iberion is our only hope now.
How is Iberion doing?
He won't wake of his own accord, and he is growing weaker and weaker. I know how to wake him up, but I need your help.
What do you want me to do?
Get me the healing herbs from the swamp. 5 of the strongest kind should be sufficient. Please, hurry.
that won't happen again.
Do I have any of these?
Where can I find these plants?
Search for them in the swamp behind the camp. You need to go very deep into it, but mind the swamp sharks don't get you. And now don't waste my time. Go.
Okay. However, it seems like it's getting dark, so I'm gonna sleep first. What difference is it gonna make? Because I already went to the Orc Cemetery. That trip could have taken days. This is like my standard bed to go sleep in. Because I know they don't come bug me. So wait, if it's chapter 3, do they have better weapons? Did I check after the change of the chapter? I'm gonna go have a quick look. I doubt he's gonna have any better ones, but...
I'd like to trade with you.
Good. Here, these are the weapons I have available at the moment.
None of these are weapons, but sure. All the weapons I gave to him. Should find a different vendor. But we're here in this camp now, so... No, okay, so God's hammer still. Not a big fan of hammers. However, I think at some point we're gonna need a hammer. Don't ask me why. I have this weird memory where I remember bits and pieces, but not why. Okay, now the big question is gonna be... How do we fare against swamp sharks at this point? And you, are you willing to help me?
What are you doing here?
I'm making sure no swamp sharks come too close to the camp. If I were you, I'd steer clear of the beasts. You don't stand a chance against them. Now, don't disturb me anymore. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
I'm going to take that as a I will not help you, and you might not be able to take them on just yet. Now, I already picked quite some plants over here, so I don't know if they're like freshly respawned. I know these ones do not count. I remembered something about orangey leaves. And we did see some of those. But I don't know if they're going to be specific 5 ones that spawned or... Okay, time to try this. Well, we're touching them. I do not feel inclined to take on any that we don't necessarily have to. Because he hadn't had a hit in for all we know. He eats us. 400 XP? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to take these on yet. So I'm just gonna look for plants. You have to go deep into the swamp. Find healing plants with orangey leaves. This one blood flag. And if need be, we can take on a swamp shark. Emphasis on if need be. If we want to get to that island, we kind of have to. Okay, they're really slow. That plays in our benefit. But it takes like half an hour to take one out. Need a better weapon. We're not having any issues, it's just these ones are slow. Oh no, don't mingle. Oh my lord. Yeah, they still hit hard. Can we take out the blood fly first, please? No. Really? Well, we just can't risk the swamp shark getting us too many times. Meanwhile, this bloodfly is acting like it's super strong. Oh, and he has higher ground. I need to get out of here. Ay. That sound that it was making was great. Okay, I'm wondering, just for the sake of today, what do we have? Dexterity. If I get rid of it, okay, that's fine. Can I get against weapons? Now, they don't have weapons. So if I equip my amulet of strength, and okay, the life bonus is handy. So what other ring are we wearing? Are we only wearing one? Well, no, I just took one off. Oh my god, I'm such a doofus sometimes. Another 10. Okay, so this might make our lives easier. If we can take them out faster, that'd be great. Yeah, that is gonna make a significant difference. That was like a world of difference. Okay, where are these healing plants? Okay, this is one. Now, if they are specific ones, it might be that they're separate in my inventory. Now, if I have 5 of these orange ones separate, I might try and go back to the camp to see if these are them. I am super powered right now. Okay, so that was one. If only I knew. Like, there should have been like healing potions for Iberian, even though it's not very realistic. Or I should have just not picked up any plants. Nothing we can do about that now. Let's see. 3 of these extra strong ones. I assume it's going to be the extra strong ones. So I need 2 more, I think. Because if it would have been the one that I have 6 of, then he would have been like, oh, I already have the healing plants. That's my logic. Don't mean to work. Aha, okay. I feel like this is going to be it. No, go away. I'm just going to pick as much as possible so that I don't have to come back here. Let's see. Okay, we have 9 of the extra strong ones. I'm gonna say that will suffice. If it's the other ones, I have 6 of those, so if I'm not mistaken, he said 5? Yeah. What I am kind of curious about, I'm gonna see if I can actually, is this little house. Beds? Who would sleep here? And some beer. That's it. That was life in the swamp. Okay. Well, they didn't live to talk about it. Now, what we're still gonna do this episode, because I'm looking, we're on about 40 minutes, is go and give these plants to Kor Angar. Where is the camp? Oh, it's over there. Give these to Kor Angar and hope that Iberian is better. These names. And then we're gonna call it an episode. But I feel like that was a very fulfilling episode. We went and checked on the Baal. He died. That's fine because we're getting healing herbs to heal Iberian up and all will be good again. And as I say that, I see this dude.
I want to acquire magic writings.
Overview of the swamp camp. Potion of velocity. You're gonna be expensive, aren't you? Potions of swiftness. Don't mind if I... Nice. But, you know, I might find one of those. Let's get some of these. What's this? Fist of Wind? Sure. I like to have an arsenal, because if you have an arsenal... Minecrawler. Transform into a bloodfly, sure. Telekinesis, why not? Storm Fist, sleep. I probably can't even do half of these, but pyrokinesis. There we go. Light. We need a bunch of that. Fear. Control. That one seems interesting. Take extra dose. Wow, okay, 4,000. Let's see what we can do. Can basically get rid of everything. I probably should not sell my armor to him, considering. I'm gonna not touch those. But you can have bloodfly wings. You can have a bunch of claws, a bunch of them. You can have several of these. You can have my loot. Not giving everything away, just in case we need it for like a quest or something. All of this is completely useless to me. You can have this. You know what? That mole rat grease. It seems like a one-of-a-kind thing. You can have a bunch of cutlery, some goblets. Okay, I'm overshooting already. Wait, do you have... Yeah, but I need circles. I might want to learn the first circle just for the light. But I'm not sure. You can have all of this. Thank you very much. So we're good for a while now on light. We have a bunch of speed potions, which is going to be so helpful. Seems a bit futile to use it within the camp, even though we're having to do our weird jump thing again. I'm really getting into it today. This episode's probably going to be way too long for my good, but... Oh, he was up just for a second. Now he's down again. Looks like he fell face first. Okay. Kor Angar. I have the healing potion. Herbs, things.
I have the healing herbs for Iberian.
Well done. Iberian woke up for a short time while you were out.
Did he say anything?
Yes, he said that the sleeper is not what we think he is. We must try not to awaken him again. All we can do is hope that it is not too late for Iberian.
There must be something about that story after all.
Iberian is dead. Our spiritual leader has left us. Even your quick help could not prevent his death.
What now, Kor Angar?
I have always trusted Iberian. Shortly before he died, he placed all his hopes on the escape plan of the Magicians of Water.
Then we should support the Magicians of Water in their plan.
They'll need the focus and the almanac. Both things are still in Kor Kalam's possession.
Where is Kor Kalam?
In a rage, he set out with a couple of Templars to find his own way to the sleep.
Trouble ahead.
Damn, how can we get the focus now?
I believe he left a book and focus in his laboratory. Here is the key for the chest.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Well, that escalated quickly.
One moment.
Yes?
Take this rune of magic as a sign of our gratitude for your great deeds. This will allow you to teleport fast and easily to the courtyard of our temple whenever the need arises.
Something else instead.
Thank you.
Nice, we have our first teleportation rune. So Iberian is dead. Would it be... He's not gonna have anything on him, is he? I was like, would it be very distasteful if we... Yeah, you can't loot him. It doesn't even give you the option. Would it be very distasteful if we steal his stuff? Like, I wanted to close it down now. After talking to Kor Angar. Which, that must be some blow for the sect camp. Iberian dying and saying that they should not pursue the sleeper. Does this make them a branch of the water mages then? Or they're just gonna... I guess they'll just keep things going as it's going without any particular lead. Maybe Kor Angar is their leader right now. But... So he left and he left his bodyguard here. Okay. The almanac, the focus. I remembered this was the chest that we couldn't get into when we were trying to get the recipe. But so what are we supposed to do now? Iberian, the spiritual leader of the Brotherhood, is dead. May his soul rest in peace. In his last words, he put all his hopes of escape into the hands of the magicians of the Circle of Water. I've made up my mind. I'll go to the new camp to support the escape plan of the Magicians of Water. Kor Angar handed me the keys to the chest in Kor Kalam's alchemy lab. The focus stone and the almanac of my previous quests are supposed to be in this chest. Kor Angar believes that the Magicians of the new camp will need these two artifacts to accomplish their plan. Okay, so I guess next we're gonna do is go to the new camp, which I'm gonna do that off screen so you guys don't have this horrendous walk to get there. I promise I will not do anything on the way except potentially, let's look at our strength is 100, so we have to take those things off and maybe actually get our strength to 100, which I'm gonna do. On the way I'll stop with Diego. Well, I can't. My skill points is only 11, but still. We're gonna get some strength in, and then when you guys see me next, we will be in front of the new camp. Actually, no. You know what? We're gonna go to the old camp. I will meet you guys there. Hope you had a great time. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time on the Scratching Post.